How's it going, you guys? AZ Plow 21 back again with another booking episode of our UFC save in WMMA 5. And here today we have the month of, I believe, November. Right, the month of November that we are booking. So as this gets uploaded, we should be in mid-December, I believe. So we're slowly but surely getting on pace to being in line with real life. The most recent pay-per-view, we've booked 3 title fights: Khamzat Chimaev and Marvin Vettori, Yuri Prochazka and Ankalaev for the light heavyweight title, and then Brandon Royval and Brandon Moreno for the flyweight title. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. We see that Spivak still needs to have his title fight for the heavyweight championship. Fiziev and Usman. I'd say Fiziev and Usman. Oh, that's Nurmagomedov, I believe, right? Yeah. I'm like, Usman is currently suspended. Allen for the featherweight title. Pacheco for the bantamweight title, it looks like. And then Fior is in line to fight for the flyweight title at some point in the near future. With that, let's go ahead and just take a look and see if John is available. So John Jones, 4 days, so he should be available. And there's Sergey Spivak. Beat Cyril Gane, Curtis Blades, Volkov. He's on a nice little win streak. So that is going to be our main event. And I think we'll just do that in Nevada. Just to be just makes sense to do that one in Nevada. And then let's see, the only other one would be possibly women's bantamweight if she's available. Let's see, is Volkanovski available? Volk is going to be available in 12 days, and so we have Arnold Allen waiting and ready to fight for the title. Brian Ortega just beat Yair and Josh Emmett, but we have Arnold Allen ready to go. And so that will be our co-main event. All right, perfect. And I believe that is it as far as title fights, because I don't think that Amanda's going to be ready just yet. Yeah, 54 days. She's not going to be back for quite a while. And so that is it for those fights. Now, I know that the super lightweight Grand Prix fight needs to happen. That's Leon versus Oliveira. That one is also going to be on the pay-per-view. So we have Leon versus Charles. That is the semifinal for the super lightweight Grand Prix. The other fight is Islam versus Michael Chandler. I believe that is happening either this month or next month in game. So we already have 3 out of the 5 pay-per-view fights ready to go. So now let's just go ahead and take a look and see what we can do with these ranked fighters. So we got Zhang Weili, just lost to Alexa Grasso. She's not back forever. Amanda Lemos is ready to go after losing to Marina Rodriguez. She needs to be fighting down. Now, where is Lemos? Or where is Marina Rodriguez? There she is. Rodriguez is already fighting against Tatiana Suarez. She's probably in line for a title fight if she gets a win soon. Lemos, Saori Oshima, Laura Fontoura beat Giovanna Canuto. Angela Hill beat Xiaonan Yan. She's not back for a while. Anna Palacios beat Saori Oshima. Why is Saori Oshima then in the top 10? Tell me. Laura Fontoura, is she ready to go? 40 days, that is a no on that. Wow, there is not much here for Amanda Lemos. Maybe Anna Palacios? She's not back for 54 days. Lemos can fight up at, yep, she sure can. She can fight up at flyweight. Let's see if there's someone interesting at flyweight for her to fight. There is Manon Fior, but she's basically in line already for a title fight. And I don't think she would want to fuck that up for herself. Jessica Andrade, on the other hand, she's not back for a while. Ivana Petrovic. She's back in 5 days. It'd be a pretty big fight, I believe. Anybody else that I'm missing here? I would rather she have a fight with Caitlin Shukagian, maybe. High level regional, she's out forever. Petrovic, mid-level regional. Okay. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do Petrovic versus Andrade, because Andrade really doesn't have too much else going on. Or Lemos, forgive me. Okay. Chan Mi John just came off a win. She's back in 12 days. Fatima Climb. She's out for like a whole year. Jandaroba, she's coming off a win, 12 days. I mean, she beat Marina Rodriguez recently, so I don't know why she's all the way down. So Jandaroba versus Mi John. Okay, we can do that. Alright, Oshima still does need a fight. I feel like her versus Inoue or Godinez. It's going to be Godinez because she needs to be fighting up. And she's been here longer, so we'll do that. And then Inoue, is Leveth Young ready to fight? Nope. So Inoue versus somebody. Okay. Good to go there. Fiora is going to wait for her title shot. Andrade, I believe, is out for a while. Yep. Petrovic. Yep, we're doing her and Lemos. Romero Barella, she's back into the UFC. And she's ready to go. So we need a good fight for her. Justina Haba. She's back in 19 days. Saki Cheva. She needs a fight as well. Let's see, Tracy Cortez. She's coming off a win. She's out for 2 months. Jamie Lynn Horth-Wessels. Lost to Blanchfield. After being... No reason she should have gone down that significantly. But when is she back? 16 days, so she can fight. Caitlin Shukagian. About 52 days. Gabriela Fernandez. 7 days. Kyla Santos. Lost to Maverick. She's out for quite a while. Agapova. She's already lost to Jamie Lynn Horth-Wessels. Deanna Bennett. Now she's out for a while. Horth-Wessels versus Sakacheva. Let's do that. And then we'll do Haba versus Barella. Perfect. And then the rest is good to go. Bantamweight. Liana Jojua. She's out for quite a while. Rocky Pennington. 5 days. She should be fighting somebody. Misha Tate. Lost to Aldana. She's not back for a while. Melissa Dixon. She's out for quite a while. Paula Christina. Lost to Haley Cowan. We'll give her another month. Annie Kianzad. 12 days. Rocky Pennington, I feel like she should get still a good fight in. So Pennington versus Kianzad. Julia Adelino. Well, let's see here. Actually, yeah. Kianzad should be fighting up. So we'll do Pennington versus Adelino. And then Kianzad can fight somebody up here. Probably Zaleznyakova. Yep, that's exactly what we'll do. Zalezniakova. Maknat Kina. 5 days. Hope Chase. 12 days. Juliana Pena. 33 days. We'll give her a month. Irene Aldana. 5 days. Lorani Santos. 12 days. Santos versus Aldana? Okay. We can do that. Raquel Canuto. He can fight up at featherweight. Excuse me. Who's back sooner out of these two? Maknat Kina. We can do Canuto versus Maknat Kina. Alrighty. Good to go there. Sinead Kavanaugh. 16 days. Aspen Ladd. Lost to Amanda Levy, but she's ready to go now, apparently. Pacheco, she'll have her title shot next month. Yeah, Kayla Harrison's going to be out for quite a while. Michelle Montague, 19 days. Sarah Collins, 19 days. Amanda Levy. Montague versus Collins. Levy, let's get her a fight. Levy versus Dumont. Janae Harding, out for quite a while. Bella Mir, back in 12 days. Do Mir versus Holloway. Chasson versus Reina Miura. Yeah, she's out for quite a while. Jessica Miele, 12 days. Do Ladd versus Miele. All right, good to go there. Muhammad Makayev just beat Mighty Mouse. He's back in 5 days. I think we wait on Makayev though. Oof. Maisara Muhammad. He's not back for quite a while. Yeah, we're going to wait on Makayev. Janata Silva. We'll wait on him. Adashev. He needs a fight. Justin Scoggins. We'll do that. Badakshi. He's out for a while. Mighty Mouse is out for a while. Yuki Ito. 12 days. Uderji. 3 months. Tatsuro Taira. 18 days. Ito versus Taira. I'm about it. Okay. Bantamweights. Back to women's featherweight to see who our next challenger might be. Pacheco. Would be better for her to fight her at featherweight, more than likely. So we're just gonna change that over to Pacheco up there at featherweight. Then bantamweight, we still do not know. Yep. Probably the Santos Aldana winner. Honestly, yeah. And then Sterling is fighting against Marab. Ooh, yep. Yeah, whoever wins that one is fighting for the title next. Okay, Davison is ready to go after beating Jan. Sergio Pettis. Is he ready to go? 19 days. Biggie versus Pettis. All right, Morozov versus Martignoni. Ricky Simon. Looks like that's a good first fight for Juan Archuleta. Raoni Barcelos. He's coming off a win in 19 days. Darian Caldwell. He's out forever. Brett Johns. 5 days. Barcelos versus Johns. Justin Wetzel. He's out for quite a while. Okada's ready to go. Piotr Jan just got knocked out. He's out for 6 months. Corey Sandhagen just lost in the title fight. Karamov just lost to Sadyokub. Umar. He's out for 3 months. Sadyokub should probably be fighting against Corey. do Okada versus Karamov. Moving over to featherweight, we got Paul Hughes. We'll wait on him. Calvin Cater just lost to Aaron Pico. We'll wait a month for him. Super Sadiq lost to Nathaniel Wood. We're going to definitely wait on him. David Onama, he's ready for a fight. Giga Chikadze just lost to Max. He's back in 19 days. Nakanishi, 26 days. Chikadze versus Onama, though. Daniel Wood, he's not back for a while. Yair Rodriguez lost to Ortega, he's out 4 months. Max Holloway just beat Giga Chad, he's out 2 months. Aaron Pico, he's out 40 days. And then there's just Brian Ortega and Arnold Allen. Now we'll wait on them. And then Allen versus Volk for the title. Okay, lightweight. Gabriel Costa lost to Thiago Moises, who is up here. Kutateladze lost to Fazeev, he's out forever. Alpha Garcia, he's out for a month. Bardiev, 19 days, we can do him and Costa. Mateusz Gamrot lost to Moises, he's still out for a while. Kevin Lee, he's back in 5 days. Rebecki, he's out for a while. Agi Sardari, 18 days. Sardari versus Lee it is. Thiago Moises, 5 days. He is back after losing to Gary Tonin. We should do Moises versus Lee instead. Khalil Amir, 5 days. Ardari versus Amir it is. Bobby Green, 12 days. Sarukian beat Tony Ferguson, 12 days. Gary Tonin, Thiago Moises, 26 days. Berto de Sosa beat Rebecki, 5 days. Grant Dawson lost to Volk for the title. He's out for a while. Low-level national to high-level regional. High-level regional. High-level regional. Sarukian versus Tonin, I guess. And we'll wait on the rest. Eddie Alvarez just won. He's not back for a while. Maxime Radu. He's not back for a while. Dustin, 12 days. Benil, 26 days. We can wait on them. Welterweight, Neil Magny. Lost to Kevin Holland. He's back soon. Velikovic. Diaz versus Magny. The Leech. He's out for 3 months. Chris Mixon. 5 days. Sente Luque. He's out for 3 months still. Nico Price beating the Leech. He's out for 2 months. Abdur Guimov, 5 days. Tumanov lost to Kevin, 3 months. Shavkat lost to Colby, 40 days. Sagid. He's already fighting Vittori. Yep, to unify the titles. Colby, back in 19 days. Colby versus Kevin. Let's do that. And then Price versus Izagakmaev. Alrighty, middleweights. Fabian Edwards, he's out for a while. Joaquin Buckley on hiatus. Albert Duraev, out for a while. Leroy Duncan, out for a while. Chris Curtis, 19 days. Paulo Costa, on hiatus. Jack Hermanson, Jesus, someone please. 40 days, golly. Darren Till, on hiatus. Everyone does not want to fight. Rafael Lovato Jr., 2 months. Edmund Shabazian, 19 days. Imavov beat Rafael Lovato. Shabazian's latest win is over Fabian Edwards. Robert Whittaker, on hiatus. Good fucking Jesus Lord. Okay, Imavov versus Shabazian, then it's looking like. They've already fought. Curtis versus Shabazian. Yeah, Curtis versus Shabazian. Okay. All right. Light heavyweight Thomas Narkun. Wait on him. Nikita Krylov. 26 days. Wait on him. Dustin Jacoby. 12 days. Umar C. He's out for quite a while. Yanidko. 26 days. Ragozin might be a good fight for Jacoby out of the gate, so let's do that. All right, Iwan Kutalaba on hiatus. Hamlet, 5 days. Bruno Lopez, 26 days. Uzdemir, 19 days. Okay, Murzakanov, 2 months. Alex Pereira, out for a while. Jamal Hill, beat Reiner de Ritter, 12 days. Jacob Nadeau, he's already fighting. Versus Hamlet, it looks like. All right, we're good there. We go to heavyweight. Volkov, 12 days. Hugo Cunha, he's ready to go. Cunha versus Volkov. Rogerio de Lima, he's out for a while. Philip de Vries is ready to go. Romanov, out for a while. Fortune, 3 months. Pavel Biernat, ready to go. Looks like it's him and de Vries. Spivak's going to fight John. Pavlovich, 12 days. Vivasa beat Romanov. He's ready in 19 days. Cyril Gahn, he's still coming off that loss. We'll wait on him. So de Vries and Biernat. Right. And that is going to be it for this month. Pavlovich versus Tuivasa would also be a good one to make, but I think we'll hold that one for next month. We've already got plenty of fights here for the pay-per-view. We need 2 more for the pay-per-view, as a matter of fact. Out of these fights here, 2 need to go on the pay-per-view. Colby and Holland can be its own fight night, so we'll leave that. Saruki and Tonon. I think Santos versus Aldana. And Sarukian versus Tonon. Cool. The rest will be its own thing. Let's see. What can main event? What can main event here? Biggie versus Pettis. possibly Moises versus Lee. Colby versus Holland. And that is really it. Okay, so those are the three we're going to rock with then. All right, for this one, let's say fuck it and go to Brazil for Figgy versus Pettis. For Moises versus Lee, we'll go somewhere else. Colby versus Holland. We'll go somewhere else. Okay, so now let's see exactly where we are going to be going. Nevada, Kansas, Idaho, Kansas, so Brazil. Wyoming and West Virginia. No, let's not do that. Nebraska. We'll do Nebraska and Mississippi. We'll do Nebraska and Mississippi. So, add show Saturday, week 4 of November. Boom. Advanced Publicity Blitz in Nevada. Good to go there. Boom. Add show. Week 1, November, Saturday. Throwaway show, fight night. Boom. And we're going to be in Brazil. Drug testing. Boom. And then Nebraska, week 2. And then Mississippi, week 3. Oops. Awesome. All right, cool. So now let's go ahead and assign all of these numbers. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pretty good one. Because she is Brazilian after all. Pennington versus Adelino. Montague versus Collins. Mira versus Chasson. A lot of these are going to end up on the prelims, I fear. Okay. All right, cool. So we are all good to go there. So now let's go about getting these all booked up here. Jones versus Spivak. For the heavyweight title. Oop. Done and dusted. All right, and then we got Volk versus Allen. Okay, Leon versus Charles. Super lightweight division. Santos versus Aldana, women's bantamweights. And then Sarukian versus Tonon in the lightweight division. Okay. Now we go to Brazil. Biggie versus Pettis. Petrovic versus Lemos. High-level regional in Brazil. That's crazy. Mizuki Inoue versus somebody. Okay. Pennington versus Adelino. Montague versus Collins. Miura versus Chasson. Ito versus Taira. Barcelos versus Johns. Bardiev versus Costa. Velikovic versus McStan. Ragozin versus Jacoby. And then DeFries versus Biernat. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. That'd be 13, so 3 prelims. Okay, we go to Nebraska. Moises versus Lee. Mijan versus Jandaroba. Fourth Wessels versus Takacheva. Kianzad versus Jeleznyakova. Levy versus Dumont. Adasha versus Scoggins. Morozov versus Martignoni. Okada versus Karamov. Ardari versus Amir. Price versus Izagakmayev. Uzdemir versus Hamlets. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. So we would have room for 5 prelims. Then we go to Mississippi. Colby versus Holland. Oshima versus Godinez. Aba versus Barella. Menudo versus Maknat Kina. Mir versus Holloway. And Ladd versus Miele. Archuleta versus Simon. Chikadze versus Onama. Diaz versus Magny. Curtis versus Shabazian. And then Cunha versus Volkov. Okay, boom. Only missing one. That leaves room for 5 prelims. And that's 9 with 1, 2, 3. That's 12. So that'd be 4 prelims they have. Okay, cool. All right, so 4 prelims in Brazil. Let's go over to catchweight female, sorted by popularity. See if we got any really popular ladies here. Not really. Now let's look at the men. Lyoto Machida at middleweight. Lyoto Machida at middleweight. Let's find something for you to do, sir. Okay, let's put him up against Josh Fremd. Boom. Okay, so 3 more. Who else we got that's popular here? Got Warley Alves. We will pay him the extra money. Warley Alves at welterweight. Versus Jake Matthews, potential main event. All right. 2 more. Joaquim Silva at lightweight. Low-level international, that's crazy. Manuel Sosa. Yep. All right, and then 1 more. Douglas Silva de Andrade. Willian Sosa, give him a debut maybe. Do Rodolfo Vieira at middleweight. do him versus a debuting Anatoly Tokov. All right, boom. That's done. We go over to Nebraska. Needs 5 prelims. Or 5 fights, I guess. Go over to the females, see if we have anybody that's popular. Not really. Nick Diaz is ready to go at welterweight. Versus Max Griffin. Conor is ready to go. What could we even do with Conor? Him versus Ally Quinta. Can fight anywhere from featherweight to welterweight. Conor. Ally Quinta. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do it. Just to get him back in there. Ally Quinta. Cool. And then Sarukian versus Tonon. We will move to the Mississippi card. Okay, so 3 fights in Mississippi. Chaos Williams at welterweight. Versus Tim Means. Tim Elliott at flyweight. Against Alex Perez. Okay, so still 4 to book up here. Got Rob Fonts at bantamweight. Against Jalen Bates. Cheeto Vera at bantamweight. Against Patrick Mix. Okay, and then the rest of these are just going to be 6 months ago. Adley versus Natividad. Batista versus Stotts. Okay, and that's it. Okay, come over here. Still got 2 more. Abu Azaitar versus Al Hassan. Nicholas Dalby versus Brian Barberina. Done with that. And then we're going to book up 9 here. Kurban Gadshiev versus Jared Brooks. Tony Gravely versus Casey Kenny. Oh, really? 6 months? Wild. Lucas Almeida versus Charles Jourdain. Esteban Ribovic versus Saragye. Felix Klinkhammer versus Meng Ding. Petrosian versus Mearshart. Carlson Harris versus Lyman Good. Costa versus Evan Elder. And then one more. Pat Sabatini versus Hakeem Dawodu. Beautiful. And then Santos versus Aldana will main event the prelims. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so another month of fights has been booked up. all culminating in UFC 309 with Jones versus Spivak, and then Volk versus Allen for the featherweight title. We also have the return of Conor McGregor after getting knocked out by Justin Gaethje. He'll be taking on Mr. Al Iaquinta. Should be an interesting month of fights. Main events are going to be Figgy versus Pettis, Moises versus Lee, and then Colby versus Kevin Holland. Should be an interesting month of fights. As we start to, because I'm noticing that a lot of fighters have gone 6 months without a fight, we may start to do 4 fight nights a month instead of just the 3. In that case, there will obviously be a lot more fights to be booked. The popularity of some fighters may not be good enough for main cards, and we might just have to deal with that. I mean, that's what the UFC ends up doing anyways. They put on shitty fight cards all the time, but with our reach, and eventually at some point all these fighters will get popularity under their belts, so it should be okay at some point. But the next time that I see you guys will be for our next fight night, which is going to be Chandler versus Makhachev. Should be a good one. Also have Evloev versus Pitbull, Amasov versus Brady, and then UFC 307 Grasso versus Shevchenko 2. We have 3 titles on the line on that pay-per-view. It should be a good one. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'm AZPlayo21, and I will see you guys at the fights.